rough time recording this video because for some odd reason it does not want to pick up my audio. You know, a Blue Yeti mic might be cool. I don't know if this one is either getting old on age, like he might expire, or it just doesn't want to pick up my audio. But it does get frustrating. I'm doing what I can with the equipment I have available. Sometimes you might see me turn blurry due to the camera that I have, which is a camera you could buy on Amazon. You know, we freestyling here. We're trying to survive over crumbs. So the purpose of this video is to explain the seigebreaker, the best of my knowledge. It is not the best knowledge, nor do I believe there is the best knowledge. But for those as part of my community that's down with Soul Errors and want to watch my videos and learn something about the weapons that I have given them, I roll them a certain way that I enjoy. And if you do like them, I will explain the reason why I use these weapons the way I do. Because they helped me in the beginning of the game. It's not the best, nor do I believe there is a best. But I do know that they helped me. And if you ever do get your hands on these weapons, you want to mimic my roles, and you feel like you want to test them out your own way, feel free. Because one thing in Fortnite Save the World that separates it from most of the stuff that I've played is that the creativity and the imagination we have allow us to express ourselves. And I built mine based on crit damage and crit rate. Now, for those that's not a big fan of crit damage and crit rate, you don't need to worry about it. There's nothing wrong. I know a couple of people in the past, which they don't play games right now as we speak, they relied on damage. Damage gives you a big boost of numbers when it comes to hurting enemies, while crit damage, even though it might seem like it's low, but when you do clock an enemy and you really hit them with that really good shot, does a large amount of damage. And when playing this game and playing with people that were considered OGs that taught me, they said crit rate and crit damage is your best friend. One or another, white on rice. You should have both in the gun. Most of my weapons I have do have crit rate and crit damage. You don't need to follow this building, you can build it the way you want. I build mine like that because I realized when fighting against enemies, they do a tremendous amount of damage. And when I was in Stonewood, true, I did not have mine's legendary roll. It did help me go through little pinches where I felt like I was stuck. The seigebreaker was a weapon I would use to take me out of a pinch. If I didn't have my breacher, which was silver class, I would use the siege, and the siege did help me. Either against smashers, I'm not gonna say zappers because back then zappers looked like a big zombie that would shoot lasers at you, but it did help. And from my opinion to you, the seigebreaker is good. It's not a bad weapon. Some people will tell you this weapon sucks ass. Every weapon in the game don't suck. It just depends on the situation that you're at, the area you at, the power level you are, the build you use, and how you're gonna get out of it. That this weapon will be able to help you. That being said, let me go into the stats to express how I feel personally about this weapon. And if you feel like this weapon is considered an ass wipe, then yeah, by all means, you don't have to mess with it. If you feel like you want to collect this weapon, put it in your collection book, or you want to use this weapon to help you in game, feel free. It helped me. It was a couple of weapons, and out of the 10 weapons, this one came in clutch. So let me get right down to the knit and grit so we can explain, so that way you could go back to washing your ass, making food, or probably scrubbing your nuts. Whatever it may be that you had planned, we're going to be able to get to it right now. So let me rub my hands like Mr. Burns, and let's get to this. This is my seigebreaker in all its glory. Crit damage and crit rating, because like I said before, they usually stack with each other. Reload speed, I prefer reload speed. You do not have to have it. Some people prefer magazine size, but I'd rather it be that I hit hard, reload fast, and continue the ass whipping as it goes along. Elemental physical. If you use this weapon against an elemental zombie, it does half the damage. There's a screen, like it's like an image online that tells you the damage that could be accumulated on zombies of the elemental type. So fire, water, nature, use anything physical on them, is reduced in half. So I don't even know who the baby is, but apparently he wants me to join him. If the baby was to watch my video right now, thank you so much for doing that. Like, truly appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I got the baby added. But damage to affliction and causes affliction damage also work together wonderful, at least to me, because on top of you hitting an enemy and it lasting 6 seconds, that 45 plus damage to afflicted targets actually comes in clutch when using the weapon. A lot of my weapons I have does have affliction, but if not, I also got slow and snared, so also don't fall off on that perk that's available. If you look at the stats on the side, you got damage, headshot damage, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, fire rate, magazine size, range, durability, reload time, ammo cost, and impact. I wipe my ass with that. I don't put mine to it, but if you do want to put mine to it, then the only thing I can tell you is damage usually goes hand with crit damage and crit chance. If you look, my crit chance is really not that high, but the shit's still nutty. The fire rate, like I said before, doesn't have to be extreme because to me, I prefer to have reload. Range, it's just 4,000. I'm guessing that big number means that it can travel pretty far. And durability, you don't have to really worry about durability. You don't want your weapons to last. The way I see it is, the longer your weapon lasts, then you know you're not gonna be hitting as hard. You want it to be that you hit them as hard as you can, and then you get the fuck out of there. So durability is not something I'm really worried about, and the ammo cost is very self-explanatory. Impact is what you use against to like stagger enemy. So if I shoot husks, they usually like get impact, move back, all that nonsense. I prefer to have my weapons usually sunbeam depending on what it is. I usually read the stats. In this case, assault weapon fully automatic, flexible assault rifle capability of handling all type of combat scenarios, high rate of fire with solid accuracy with aiming down sights and firing in control bursts. So, control, not really holding it down, going ham. Read that little stats in any gun you have, and it will usually tell you a good pathway of what is it that you're looking for. To me, my shotguns, I prefer them sometimes to be bright core, including my belays, depending on how it is. And my assault rifles, I might go down the line of sunbeam. It does more damage, is the best way I can tell you. The weapon is not bad. I truly believe that this weapon, and yeah, I'll circle around as we speak to get it that, that beautiful look. Like you can see you can see the decals if I ever did have decals. How insane it would be. The weapon helped me in Stonewood, making my way to Plankerton and Candies when it lost its effect to me. If you did get this weapon, it can help you. I'm not going to make it seem like this is going to be endgame material, but if I was to give this gun a rating, most likely I would give at least the Siege a C. I don't find it bad. I find the weapon real good. It says it came in collection, helped me in the past. I suggest people to get the weapon. I'm a collector. I got a lot of stuff in the game that I really do enjoy. And this weapon is one of them. I mean, if I was to go back, I think I got 3 sieges. One of them actually didn't. Let me see if I can actually fix that. Let me see something. There we go. Mission solved. I got 3 of them. I should try to get 2 other ones, so that way I can have the full set. But I usually test things out on the side. It's a weapon that helped me, and I don't regret getting it at all. I'm most likely gonna put like a little montage. It's not even gonna be that big. It's probably gonna be me running with the weapon, killing some zombies on the side to show you the full effect on it. If you consider getting this weapon and you do want to enjoy it, I go down the pathway of energy. It's physical because it's the one I used in the past, and I try to mimic other ones. Like in the bottom, it says headshot eliminations. You got getting 5 headshots in a row. I didn't really change those because I prefer to save my core reperk. But test it out yourself. Please don't listen to what it is. Even me telling you right now, you're thinking, oh my god, this guy. I'm like, what? I want to copy it. Test the gun out. There's other abilities on it, perks, that you will want to use and test yourself for you to enjoy. Let's go into that montage or gameplay of the weapon. So we'll show you a vague understanding of how the weapon is being used. Hold up, hear me out. Before we end the video off, I'm just here to tell you, is this weapon worth grabbing up? And yes, I truly believe the weapon is worth grabbing up. I don't know if I said it before in the video, maybe I did. I'm a little, hazy when it comes to that stuff. But enjoy it. Another person's trash might be another person's treasure. And this weapon can either be a collection book or it can help you throughout the game. Like I stated before, Candy Valley, I feel like it truly loses effect. But hey, who knows? Maybe you might be using it in Swine. It's what makes it so cool. Until then, one love and take care. And also, if you want to participate in any of my stupidity and any of my actions, I do have a Discord And I'm not posting this video, but maybe in later videos I'll be posting it. If you actually want to tag along, give your best efforts, maybe experiment with weapons, or even give your own little details of what's going on, feel free to let me know. But until then, enjoy your day, God bless, and always stay humble.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for the best streamer the earth has ever seen. Steady aim. Whip it, the boots well down. Whip it, the boots well down.